I'm Simon King, and this is What's Wrong. And if you're watching this, you can see that yet again we've been uprooted from our home. We've been thrown into a bus, driven across the border by a friendly coyote, and here we are. In another spot. Yep. We've stopped using English. We've changed the way we do things now. I am no longer allowed to be free range. I have to be behind a desk now. Because before I bite. And that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I do that, but there's so much biting I cut out of every episode. You wouldn't believe. I mean, the episodes are an hour and a half, but a lot of it's me just chasing people. It's not nice, right? And if you're listening to this, that's fine and all. I mean, if you don't have eyes, but if you have eyes, go to the YouTube. Have you heard about it? Go to youtube.com/ThisCitizenStrange, and you can watch the episodes of the podcast. So now you don't know what the hell we're talking about with our fancy new sign.
Nice.
Right? And I'm going to introduce our guest in 1 second, but what I'm also going to say is, ladies and gentlemen, finally, back with us, having been absent for the last 3 episodes, it's the man who would have been nice if they named him twice, but they just called him Mikey, ladies and gentlemen, Mikey Greenwood, our producer, and there he is in the back, and he's got his sunglasses on, and he's smoking a huge cigar, and he's kicking a small person. I don't know what that's about. He does that, though, you know? He went Hollywood.
Oh.
He went all Hollywood.
Okay,
he read one positive review that said, we kind of like Mikey. But then it had in brackets, when he's not there. But I didn't read him that part. It's his birthday, you know?
Okay,
Give him a prize. And my guest this week, I'm so excited to have this guy on the podcast. Maybe the only person in comedy louder than me.
Yeah.
I think. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Robert Peng. And that's it. Good night.
Yeah.
We're done. Thank you for coming to the podcast.
No problem. Yeah. I might be louder than you now, but I feel like when I'm at your age, I'm gonna lose it all.
Well, I mean, you will lose it all when you're my age anyway.
Okay, of course. Oh, yeah,
This is why I advocate. If you don't think you're gonna make it, fuck off by 38. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Save all that money you would have spent on life insurance. Go to Vegas. Yeah. If you win, great. If you don't, fuck it. They got bridges in Vegas.
No, Simon. There's a desert.
They have that
there's
on
no bridges in Vegas.
Over the freeway.
No. There's other ways to kill yourself in Vegas.
Wouldn't that be great? There's other ways to kill yourself. That's their new slogan. What happens in Vegas is fucking permanent. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you can jump off the Grand Canyon. It's a good shit.
Is that in Vegas?
That's in Vegas.
The Grand Canyon's in Vegas? In Vegas?
No, it's like nearby. You just gotta drive.
You can drive there.
Yeah,
the Grand Canyon. You can drive to the Grand Canyon. I know nothing about American geography.
I only know because I played that video game Fallout New Vegas.
Okay, that's
that's why
I feel like that's how a lot of the American people know about the rest of the world. Y'all ever play Bomb Vietnam? Yeah, in the 60s and 70s. I didn't. Yeah, no. Have you been to Vegas? Actually, Vegas?
No.
You've never been to Vegas? I think you do well there.
Would I?
Yeah, I think so. I think you show up in a tux. You act all like one of the, what do they call them? Whales? The guys with the big money.
Yeah.
You just roll up and you just like I think you've got that look to you. Like you could be very classy.
I'll get kicked out of the casino on the first day.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's counting cards. Like, I'm not even counting cards, but it's like...
I didn't say you looked autistic. You're like, oh, you got that look. You got that look like Rain Man. What the fuck? What kind of a talk show is this? Podcast is this? But I just
people think I'm in MIT. And
just bring someone... Bring someone on. It's like, here's my problem with you, and then just an hour of venting my grievances, and then text you afterwards like, we're still cool, right? And you're like, no, we're not cool.
No. That's a good podcast, honestly. Yeah.
Just that would be look. I would be a menace with a terminal illness because if I knew that I was on my way out, I would just do that shit.
100%.
I'd be like, oh, we're having something called Name Names, and it's the podcast where people come on and I just talk shit at them. It's like, hi, thanks for being on the podcast. I didn't know the opposite of what the fuck, where Marin always brings people on. He's like, I thought we were cool, but now we're cool. Maybe the opposite is like, you thought we were cool. We're not fucking cool. And I'll tell you why. Just a real dick. Well, it's your fault for coming on Burn Hour or whatever the fuck we call it.
What the fuck's Burn Hour?
Burn Hour. Burn Hour sounds like one of those. It's like if you eat spicy foods, within 60 minutes, you're at risk for burn hour.
Yeah.
Burn Hour does sound like a German guy who helped Jews escape. Oh. This is Burn Hour. He's very good. See, I made him positive.
Yeah.
Not every German was a Nazi. Most weren't. Most weren't.
Yeah. Some just got caught in the moment.
Some of them just like the boots.
Yeah.
I
Those boots are dope though. Like,
those are nice boots.
Oh
I
my
gotta
God.
say.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, No,
Yeah.
you know what? I pulled back because I was going to make a joke, and I didn't make a joke,
Yeah.
and I feel like it would be bad juju, pardon the pun, to be in this space and start immediately. We just went, for some reason, we went hardcore. What was that podcast, Mikey, where we went hardcore after? Who did we go after really hard for some reason? It made no sense. It wasn't Danny DeVito. We love him. He's the best.
Oh, but Danny DeVito's recurring. I have no idea.
Danny DeVito comes back a lot.
Yeah.
If he could be on this podcast, I'd kick you out right now.
Of course.
That's right out the window.
Yeah,
And you know what? Yeah, and I would be the same way. If it was the same way, if you're like,
course.
Danny DeVito comes
Yeah,
in,
Danny
he's like,
DeVito,
I don't want to
yeah,
talk to Simon
yeah,
King. I
yeah.
want to talk to Robert
Yeah.
Peng. I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't give a
exactly.
fuck.
Yeah. what
I'll
the fuck?
leave.
Yeah. No.
Who, if you had a, all right, so say you're in line, you're getting a hamburger or coffee, or you're just like doing whatever the fuck you're doing. You're out and
Yeah.
about in the world.
Yeah.
Normal Robert
For
Peng
me, it's
day.
getting Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao chicken,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For people listening, he's Indian.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then like how you agreed. Like I literally don't see race. Like that's how not racist I am that I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this green jacket. Yeah.
Robert Peng of the Swedish Pengs. It could be a Swedish
Peng
name.
one, yeah, it could be,
does
yeah.
sound like something you'd buy at IKEA.
Oh my god, yeah. The
Wait.
Peng collection.
The Peng collection.
Just a bunch of chairs.
A new folding Peng. Oh, that's good.
Ah.
Well, I guess it's close to penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Penguins in Antarctica, though.
Yeah, that's true. They're not
Yeah,
Swedish.
they're not. They're the
There's
far.
gotta- come
they're
on.
that far away from.
Penguins got to be Swedish, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Jamie, pull that up. Penguins have got to be Swedish. Who says that? Nobody said that. Anyway, you're out and about. You're out and about. You're in the world, right?
Yeah.
You're out there. You're like, you get your Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah.
You know, defying people to point out the stereotype.
Okay.
You're out there getting your Kung Pao chicken, and then some celebrity shows up.
Okay.
Who would it be that would be the one person that would just you'd be like, I can't handle like just
Simu
blow my
Liu.
mind? Who?
Simu Liu.
Simu Liu?
Yeah. You know the guy in Shang-Chi?
No, I didn't see it.
Perfect.
Oh no, I do know
Yeah,
that dude.
Simu Liu.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
seems cool.
He seems cool,
Oh,
but
yeah,
he's
yeah,
too cool, you know?
Yeah, too cool.
Yeah, he
Right.
made me look bad.
Did he?
Yeah, man, he makes all of us look bad.
Oh, I
you know?
thought he made you specifically. I thought, are we digging into something I wasn't aware of here?
No.
This is your burnout, Robert.
Yeah, he's trying to be nerdy Asian, but he's not nerdy. He's too cool to be nerdy
Yeah,
Asian.
I hate
you
it
know?
when
God damn.
cool people try to be.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you know what? I owned swords when I was 14.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah,
all
but
right?
if he owns sword, it's his Chinese heritage.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you own
yeah.
sword, it's like, oh, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's with
Double
me.
standard, you know? Fucking, what the fuck are
Yeah,
you
look
doing?
at that. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
People from the British Isles, such as myself,
Yeah,
conquered
yeah.
the majority of the world.
Yeah.
Surely us having swords would be something to fear instead of like,
No. Yeah,
Lord of the
yeah.
Rings.
No, the thing is, you don't own your own sword. You don't own up to your own like heritage. You don't have like a rapier or something. You have like a fucking katana.
No, we don't
Like,
have any
come
rapiers
dude.
on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cosby asked, but he's not allowed. That's a bad name for a sword.
And,
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Pretty sure the
What
sword
is thou favorite sword?
Yeah.
The no means maybe sword. Like, it does not. It does not. That's horrendous.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're already into swords.
I don't like
Didn't
it.
take long. Didn't take long, right?
No, we went to Hugo Boss and like, you
Hugo
took
Boss
it.
and- I think
There's different directions to take that. But
there are different directions. We praise the boots, but not
Yeah.
the ideology.
No.
Which
Yeah.
I think-
But I'm gonna say like Hugo Boss has gone downhill since
Yeah,
the whole
yeah. Well, the problem with being Hugo Boss is you can't say you were following orders.
I know. Yeah.
Mikey, if you ran into a celebrity on the street, not on your bicycle, but if you ran into a celebrity on the street, and which one would be the one that would like throw you ass over tea kettle, would throw you off?
Who I would get excited to see?
Either excited or just thrown like
The
just
Rock,
this
The
doesn't make
Rock,
sense. The Rock,
of course,
yeah,
The
fuck
Rock,
yeah,
yeah,
right? That's
yeah.
a huge man.
I don't think The Rock walks.
No, he floats.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
floats.
yeah, no, no.
Just
Actually, I
sprints
think
around.
Kevin Hart carries him on his back. Like, that's their deal. I feel like Kevin Hart is the Rock's Quado, you know, from like Total Recall.
Let me tell you about my family.
And he just pulls levers and operates the Rock's eyebrows. He's a tiny man.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
a tiny man.
Yeah.
He's DeVito height.
He's buff so.
How many DeVitos is he? DeVito and a bit.
I think he's like half of DeVito.
Because The Rock's 2 DeVitos at least.
Yeah, yeah.
He's at least 2 DeVitos, right?
Yeah.
Because how tall's The Rock? Is 6'4"?
How tall do you think DeVito is?
4'11"?
Let's check it out.
5'1", maybe?
I think he might be like exaggerating his shortness.
Maybe? You think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, if you're on that side of it, go double up. You know what I mean?
You know,
Because
yeah,
I mean, I'm
yeah.
5'10". I keep saying 5'10 and a half.
Okay, yeah.
Danny DeVito's 1.47 meters.
Yeah,
How
that's
many
not- that's
feet?
not bad.
How many feet is that?
Yeah, I mean that you just made an
1.47,
American
yeah.
listener's head explode.
Goddamn fucking liberal
like
measurement
five-
system.
All right, he's under. Oh shit, 4.9 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So 4.9 feet.
He's tiny.
4'9".
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
No, the
No,
rock's
that's
the rock's not 2 because that would be 9 foot.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't. The rock's
Okay.
not 9 foot tall.
No.
There's a lot of. I met him once, very briefly.
Okay.
I was on a movie called The Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was wearing an all blue unitard,
Okay.
which I'm allowed to say because I'm talking about the clothing.
Yeah.
And which
Ironically
ironically,
confusing, you know.
ironically, kind of makes you look like one.
Okay.
Anyway, I was wearing an all.
So you met The Rock?
I met The Rock very briefly, and Stephen Merchant
time
too.
it's come up.
And Stephen
Okay.
Merchant's taller than The Rock. Stephen Merchant's like 6'7".
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't find two more diametrically opposed physical types.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And they were both very nice, very pleasing people.
I just want one story where The Rock was being an asshole.
You know. Yeah.
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 He just walked in. There was a kid. Was like, "Can you sign my autograph?" And then he just fucking like people's elbow at the kid.
Oh, that'd be
That
fucking
would be
hilarious.
you know.
Like, imagine if he did all those John Cena make-a-wishes, but
Yeah.
he just did it to abuse the
Oh,
children,
yeah,
like just
exactly,
beat them
yeah.
up.
Yeah. Just like hospital bed, like a cancer kid is like, "Help me," and then just bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was your make-a-wish was that you could be euthanized by any celebrity you want.
Oh yeah.
So like you're on your deathbed, you know, like
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it, and this is for any age. So
Yeah.
you're like 79 years old.
Yeah.
You've got incurable bowel cancer.
Yeah.
You're in misery every day,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh god, I just want to die. And they're like, well, the make-a-wish people are here.
Yeah.
Who would you like to kill you?
Yeah.
Now that's a question because that's the last person you see.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
they're putting the pillow over your face or what, and also they get
Well,
to
no,
choose.
if
They
you-
get to choose the method.
If you get you can't just get a pillow. Like
No.
if you can't get like Rambo and just have a pillow. That's pussy. You gotta get a Rambo with an M16 and just like
Right?
right? Yeah.
I mean, it is your last wish.
Yeah, exactly.
So theoretically, they should allow
Yeah.
live fire in the
Of course.
hospital.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Just could you imagine? You're just sitting there outside the ICU, and you just see two guys with machine guns walking, and you're like, "It's Frank's day," you know? Okay, now here's the other question, because this is more, and I want people to write in to www.skpodcast@gmail.com. Send us a letter. Tell us who you would like to euthanize you. And we will do our best to make it happen.
Okay,
As,
yeah.
you know what? Someone's going to be lucky and win the draw.
Yeah.
That's what we're giving away. It's a weird post-apocalyptic game show.
Wait, Mike, could you check this? Did anyone in Make-A-Wish ever like order their own suicide?
I'm gonna go with a no before. I
Okay,
even
yeah.
check
Yeah, I don't think
But
that's
we'll
what they're
look-
allowed
Because
to do.
they do a
think
lot
that's
of crazy
counted as
shit.
suicide.
Like a kid shot a rhino. On
What?
Make-A-Wish. Yeah.
A kid shot a rhino?
Yeah.
What a fucking prick move. Like, I don't care how weak you are, bald
Oh, yeah.
fucking sports jersey wearing kid.
No.
You can't just shoot a rhino.
No, he did. He was like, I want to shoot a
Like, I wanna
rhino.
shoot a rhino?
Yeah, and they had to do it.
And they're like, well, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And what did they do with the rhino?
They just hanged on the fucking hospital bed and just
Did the rhino need to be euthanized? Was it like a cancer rhino?
No,
They
no,
just
no.
wheel out some kid with a shotgun to a rhino that's lying there. It's like its horn fell off.
Yeah.
It's just on its way, and he's like, yeah.
I don't think they let someone shoot an endangered species.
Oh no,
for me. They did.
100% did.
Well, they're not necessarily in I mean, I know that sometimes they
Sometimes
allow,
they're not.
they
Yeah,
allow them to
sometimes
be
they-
killed
yeah,
to use
yeah.
the money to go
Yeah.
back into the system.
Yeah.
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 No, they did that and then they banned it forever. They're like, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. So there was a point where all bets were off.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Like the first person to come up with Make-A-Wish was like,
Yeah,
what the
dude.
fuck do you really
Yeah.
want to do?
Yeah, and then they realized kids are fucked up, and like they
Yeah. There were a
they
lot of
probably
tired
stopped a lot of those.
a lot of tired hookers. Jesus Christ, I didn't know you could do that. Fuck. Jeez, I want the rhino to kill me. That's what I want.
That
If
would be
that's the
great.
way out, I want to be
No.
euthanized by a rhino.
Yeah.
That's a good. Now,
a
imagine
good
if
death.
that was your execution in the country. You know, you run this country and you're like, this is how we execute people is
Yeah.
by rhino.
Yeah.
And we're running out of rhinos, and we're like, fuck, we got to start reusing rhinos. And you would feel bad if you were like, look, I didn't kill 18 people to get a
Yeah.
reused rhino. You know what I mean? I came here for a fresh fucking rhino.
This is breed execution rhinos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just murder rhinos.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
These ones have longer horns. And we put poison on the tip. It's lethal injection of a fucking rhino horn. That's what it is. Anything's a lethal injection if you put it in the right place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, You can be lethally injected by a pencil if you put it in your neck.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so now, which celebrity do you want to kill you?
Fuck. Jackie Chan.
Nice.
I want to get murdered by a ladder.
Yeah.
Oh my
Murdered
God,
by a
imagine,
ladder.
Yeah. Imagine you just show up and just fucking beat me with a ladder.
I wish there was a true crime podcast that just went over all of Jackie Chan's movies and treated them like they were real.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of
Hilarious.
the results. It was like
Holy
it
shit.
was a quiet day at SeaWorld in Australia in 1996. When out of nowhere, calamity happened.
Kidnapping.
Just like absolute fucking madness on a rooftop in downtown Chicago in 2001. It's like, what the fuck? That would be great. He was drunken master. I want to do a podcast about misdemeanors.
Yeah.
You know, just like January 3rd, 1981. It was a quiet day in Sunnyvale, Nevada, when a man stood in the 7-Eleven parking lot for a little too long. Fucking loitering and jaywalking. It's like, when does this get good? And then they talk to his victims.
I was waiting outside. I was going to go in, and I was going to get myself some. It was a hot day. I want a Slurpee. And this guy's just standing by the door. I just stand there. I don't know what to do, right? I looked in there. I was like, I want that Slurpee. But he looked mean, just standing. Eventually, police came. They moved him along. But that night, he was back again. I never did get my Slurpee.
Mikey, what celebrity do you want to murder you?
Oh, Schwarzenegger Bazooka. You know, classic. Film it like an 80s
Yeah.
action scene or something,
Yeah,
and then
the
play
look
that
at
at the
your
funeral.
chart. I looked at your chart. Bad news.
Just starts piling shit into
I
the.
was looking into the
What about if
hunting.
what if they couldn't get you and they got you with a t-shirt cannon instead?
Oh, that'd be good.
You know what I mean? Like that's all they're allowed to use. So Schwarzenegger shows up, but he's just got a t-shirt cannon because they can't use actual, and he just keeps pelting you with t-shirts.
And you could have an open casket funeral.
until
though.
you eventually suffocate because of the t-shirts. Like he smothers you with t-shirts. Sorry, it just seems like a really good way to murder someone. Anyway,
Found something on the Make-A-Wish.
Yeah?
I couldn't get details, but one Make-A-Wish was someone went hunting in Africa with Ted Nugent.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's a pretty good way to go.
If you could hunt Ted Nugent, that would be great. Let's use the real meaning of the word stranglehold and just like chase him around with an extension cord. It is like, I don't like your politics. Yeah, man, imagine when the first days of Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
And you were like, assassinate Kennedy. And they're like, we can't do that. And you're like, assassinate Kennedy.
Yeah,
And
some
like,
kids will
Oh my
troll that
God.
shit. Yeah, they don't give a fuck if they're like.
What would your
almost
Make-A-Wish be?
my Make-A-Wish?
Yeah.
What, to kill me? Or just
No,
my
if you were
Make-A-Wish?
dying and you had to get a Make-A-Wish done.
What would my Make-A-Wish be? Because it would have to be something suitably feudal that would annoy people who've never had a chance to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
something
you just
like
want to ruin it for everyone else.
yeah, like something like I don't know. Can you just throw a bunch of money in a shredder in front of poor people? Like something like, you know what I mean? There's like something real shitty.
Holy shit.
My Make-A-Wish would be to eliminate all the other Make-A-Wish kids. So that I was only, you know what I mean? Like, look, they're going anyway.
Yeah.
I need to feel the taste of blood on my soul. Otherwise, I can't.
To the Necronomicon.
And so, you know, like, I don't know what my Make-A-Wish would be. Hey, is there a because there's a Make-A-Wish for people who are dying? Is there a suicide Make-A-Wish for like you don't have the courage to do it? So you just like put it out there and be like, look, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't have the courage to do this.
I think it's just the Canadian government.
Canadian government
they just
suicide
do that
Make-A-Wish.
shit. Yeah.
They just
Yeah,
put you
just do that
down.
shit. Yeah.
We'll kill you with the interest rates. Hey, hey, it's political here on the What's Wrong with Simon's Sign podcast. Have you seen the sign, by the way? I don't know if we've seen it. Look at that. We got a shiny fucking new sign. Look at that. Look, we got a shiny new sign. That is fact. That's how it came out of the factory, like that. It came like gravity will not let it sit straight.
Yeah.
It is some sort of weird singularity.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe that Mikey
None of that is scientific. fact.
filled it with dark matter without telling me.
That's not at all what dark
That's
matter
completely
is.
what it is.
Okay,
it's
all right,
super
all right.
dense, and
All
it's
right.
changed the weight of the thing, and then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
science
okay,
is...
yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm doing science noises.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I know that's not what that is.
Yeah.
But it does look like this is like...
it,
I want people to realize that this is the level that we love our listeners.
Yeah.
But we love our viewers more because we got a sign.
Yeah. No.
And the listeners...
This takes more effort.
I love the listeners, and you can only imagine what the sign looks like, but I'll tell you right now, one word, magnificent.
It is.
It's fucking
Honestly.
magnificent. It's
Yeah.
at DeVito height. We
Yeah.
put it at DeVito.
Yeah, and it's balanced perfectly. Like it doesn't fucking fall over or anything.
No, it's perfect. It's set, and there's nothing holding it on. This is all willpower.
Yeah, it is.
This is all I'm doing this while I'm
Yeah.
all. Imagine if that's what you use the force for.
Yeah.
Like you had the
Just hold up
force,
the sign.
you can't do like good shit with it.
Yeah, just hold up a
like
sign.
Just to hold up a
Yeah,
sign, or
yeah.
like you got the sign spinning at one of those
Yeah.
Little Caesars pizzas or whatever. You're like,
Probably get the interns to do it.
Yeah. How great should be if they could replace me with Grogu?
Yeah.
That would probably be the best podcast in the
Oh my
world.
god, 100%.
Just Grogu doing
Yeah,
this.
just a
yeah.
and then he just starts dancing.
love
Or you
it.
could just take a picture of the dog. He's just sleeping here.
That's awesome. We got a podcast dog in here.
Oh yeah. There's no camera that points to the
The
dog.
studio came equipped with dog.
But yeah, yeah,
One dog.
one dog.
That's the requirement now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the legal requirement for doing a podcast. You
Yeah.
need one dog now.
Yeah.
You can't. You know what? That's the zoning.
If you have 2 dogs, it's too much. Dogs.
Whoa, way too much.
Way too much
Two
dog.
dogs.
Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah, that's insanity.
What are you doing? What
Yeah.
what is this, Macau?
Yeah.
Can't have a 2-dog podcast.
Yeah.
2-dog podcast. All right. Okay.
Well, if it's in Macau, there'll be lots of dogs.
There would be lots of dogs.
That'll
Yeah.
be more questionable than.
There we
just
go.
having 2 dogs. Yeah.
You know, for a Swedish fella, you sure are racist.
I know. Yeah.
Anyway, so how long have you been doing comedy? Robert?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's lucky.
Yeah. That's it.
It
It is lucky. It is lucky. Holy shit, he knows his shit.
Yeah, I know it. Shit.
Yeah,
Lucky.
yeah.
4 years, bad.
Yeah,
you made it
that's
through
bad.
4.
Yeah,
You got to 8. When'd you start? Here, right?
Here, yeah.
Here.
At
What was your
Yuck
fir-
Yucks.
You was your first show?
Yuck Yucks is 7 Dining, yeah.
How'd it go?
It was good. Yeah. I talked about eating cockroaches or some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I just never moved on from there.
Have you ever eaten a cockroach?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What's
Yeah.
it like?
Cockroach is more like the fucking skin is too crunchy.
Yeah.
The leg is stuck in your teeth and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not for me.
cocoons are good. Cocoons are good.
The cocoons are good?
Yeah, the cocoons are good. Like the silkworm cocoons
Oh, yeah?
is good. It's amazing.
It's like chewy?
Yeah, you just fry it and it's chewy on the outside and gooey on the inside.
See, I don't understand why people have a problem with eating bugs. We eat shrimp. Shrimps is
Yeah.
bugs.
Yeah.
Shrimps is sea bugs.
Yeah, but like, you don't eat the like skin of the shrimp. Do you
I guess
peel it?
not.
Do you peel it or do you just eat the whole thing?
I eat the tail sometimes.
What the fuck? Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
no,
Fuck,
it makes
I
sense.
give a
Makes
fuck.
sense. Yeah.
Tempura shrimp, I'll eat the tail.
Okay, yeah,
I'll throw it
tempura.
in.
Yeah, tempura.
You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's the same way I date.
Yeah.
I
What culture eats cockroaches? Is that Chinese?
most of Africa.
Fear Factor.
Fear factor, yeah.
All the Fear
Yeah,
Factor.
just non-white people.
Yeah, no,
general.
wait. Basically,
So am I
most
missing
of the
out?
world.
China? All right. I'll eat
Yeah,
a
most
cockroach.
of the world, I think. Yeah, India probably.
I would think maybe.
Yeah, India.
That'd be a good food resource then, because
It's a hugely good resource. we just don't use it.
When the white people fucked us over, we had to eat that shit. Right?
Yeah.
So, but like we could
Yeah.
make it good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, and that's the
engineering.
thing is like I don't understand like the idea of eating insects is way overdue.
No.
Like
yeah,
we need to be
100%,
doing that
yeah.
because first of all, what's the second largest biomass on the planet is beef, cattle,
Yeah.
or cattle,
Yeah. Yeah.
dairy and beef. That's the second largest, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, because pork eats everything.
Yeah, pork
But
eats
cow
everything.
eats. It's like
And then
I'm
cow,
so fancy.
cow just takes up a massive amount of space, right? And so
Oh, yeah.
what we could,
Yeah.
you know what doesn't take up a lot of space? Fucking scorpions.
Yeah. Nah, scorpion.
You could
yeah.
put a bunch of those in a sack.
Mm,
You know?
Yeah.
And what? You lost a couple on the way to the slaughter hammer, whatever it is. You don't even need. How are you?
Yeah, you don't
there's
even
not
slaughter it.
You know what you do? You just put them in a room with charcoal and they suffocate.
Yeah,
Like, or
exactly,
whatever
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
I don't know how you kill scorpions.
You don't. Scorpions are fucking.
They're
intense.
impossible to
yeah,
kill?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Have you ever eaten one?
I don't think so.
No.
No, yeah. That you gotta. That's
They're arachnids, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, scorpions
Yeah,
are arachnid.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Yeah. See,
And-
we're educational.
But crabs is arthropods,
Yeah.
and arthropods is the same as arachnids essentially. In
Yeah,
the sense
basically,
that it's
yeah.
just sea spiders.
yeah, they just taste good. They
It's a
also
fucking
taste good.
spider crab.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, well we solved that problem. Look at that. That was easy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did you hear the thing about how everything's going back to crab?
Everything's going back to crab?
Yeah, everything's evolving back into a crab.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the most efficient shape of creatures.
That's the most efficient?
Yeah, that's the most efficient.
Walking sideways with the one big
Yeah,
pincer
exactly.
and the
Yeah,
other one?
the pinchers, the fucking, it's like thumbs. You know,
They're just like
they can't
this
get
is-
thumbs.
This is the most efficient?
Yeah, that's the most efficient. Like we're fucking wasting everything here.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You
if
wanna
I,
be-
look,
you wanna-
like, dude, if I could walk sideways and
Yeah.
have a big claw.
Oh my God, yeah,
I mean, are you
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
kidding me?
Oh my God,
Do you think
yeah.
anyone would get in my way on the bus?
No, dude.
If I just walk sideways with a big claw?
No, dude.
That'd be great. But then,
Yeah.
are we evolving to land crabs or to sea crabs?
Sea crabs, I think.
We're going back to the sea.
Yeah, we're going back to the sea.
Fuck it. So what's going to happen is we're going to keep driving GMC Suburbans or whatever for the next few hundred years. And then eventually at some point, someone's going to be like, fuck it, crab mode.
Yeah, crab
And
mode.
we're all going crab mode.
Fuck it, yeah.
Or is this just an anime you watched?
It's kind of both, you know?
You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's hard to tell, Robert,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
real
Well,
and what is
real?
not.
Yeah. Saw a guy and I beat him up.
Yeah, and he's a crab, and then one
was a
punch
crab.
guy, and then crab, and you know,
Yeah.
well, the crab. We're all becoming crabs. Mikey, is it time?
It's time enough.
Time enough.
Nice,
All right,
sure.
it's time for.
Let's get random.
What's happening?
We scared the dog. We
Come
scared
here.
the dog.
He's looking to my soul.
He's like, what the hell is that? We should have warned everybody. We didn't warn everybody. What that is it's Carnival.
Okay.
And no, what it is we have this segment because we realized that it's impossible for me to keep a conversation going for an hour.
Yeah.
So without it becoming way dark, and what we did was we have this random topic generator that I found on the internet one day, and what it is for people who have a hard time in social situations, which is most comedians.
Yeah.
And so what I thought would be good is you can set it to anything. We set it to completely random. You can set it to funerals. You can set it to dating. You can set it to everything.
Okay.
Make a wish. You can set it to that.
Yeah, I mean, we already covered most of it.
it's nice weather,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's good. You know what? It's going to rain next week, but that's not your problem.
Anyway, so it's ironic and wonderful. So what this is Mikey is going to hit the topic generator, and then we're just going to talk about whatever he,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so Mikey, what do you got for us?
This one, the topic's for anyone, and this one is, what's your first childhood memory?
Shit, dude. I actually got most people beat.
You go ahead.
I pissed on my mom's hand when I was 2. I remember that.
What?
That's when consciousness came to
Yeah,
That's when you kicked in?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's like a brief memory, but yeah.
You remember that?
I remember
How
that.
old were you?
2.
2.
Yeah.
What was her reaction?
I don't remember her reaction. I just remember pissing on her. Yeah.
I think I heard what's his face say that. Rob Lowe. Anyway,
So if you like peeing
See ya.
on women, eventually we know the root cause of it.
No.
he's
Maybe
like,
that'll
"Whoa,
manifest down the
whoa."
line.
I
Just
got
saying.
Weird.
I got beaten, so I don't
was
do
it.
it anymore.
So now we know what the other things are.
Yeah, man.
So that's your first memory. That's
I think so,
nuts. Mikey, what's your first memory?
Fuck, I don't know, actually.
He can't remember
They
last week.
change, actually.
Mikey remembers whatever he saw in
my
He-Man
dad-
in 1988.
I remember my dad getting in an argument with someone and carrying me over his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
So
what
you
the
were
context
stolen.
was.
So you
that's
remember
kinda nice.
you remember the moment at which you were abducted.
Have you ever tried to find your birth father? I mean,
You remember the moment you were taken from your real family? I remember you got in an argument, and someone kept yelling, "My son." Anyway, then we got in a car and we were gone.
and I was in a van for a while.
The first family car was a family van. A lot of road trips. First 10 years always on the move.
Oh my god!
And that's my first memory is always changing.
Yeah, Mikey's my current name.
My last
been
name's
a lot of
Dunahee.
Yeah, if you look close, he has no fingerprints. They were cut off. Jesus Christ! I got nothing.
Really?
I don't remember my childhood very
don't?
well. I don't
Oh,
really.
alright.
I mean, it's weird. I think I've just kind of blocked it out.
Oh, okay.
What do I remember? I do remember vaguely when we moved to Canada when I was 5.
okay.
I remember that. I remember being on the plane very
Okay.
briefly.
Yeah. Okay.
But that, and then a brief stop in. I think we stopped in Minneapolis to change planes.
okay,
And
okay,
that's
okay.
it. That's all I
Yeah, yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
And then
Was it
and
a
then-
plane or like a boat? Or
It was a
carpet?
plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at Minneapolis. It was a boat. I took we took the boat from Liverpool to Minneapolis. Wait, what the fuck? Was it a plane or a boat? I don't know, Robert. It got to Minneapolis.
Okay.
He's like, or is it a giant centipede with saddles on its back?
Yeah,
All right.
that's how I got it.
So you got here. So we got a child being stolen, a child peeing on his mother, and then a child moving from one country to another against his will. Well, this explains a lot. Where comedians come from. All right, Mikey, what else you got for us?
This one's under essays. Is teaching a skill that can be taught?
Huh?
Is teaching a skill that can be taught?
Teaching a skill that can be taught.
Is this a fucking tongue twister? Like, what, what are we doing?
What is this? Is this like, it's like Elon Musk's entrance exam to his inner sanctum?
Is teaching
A skill that could be taught. That's like the kind of thing you would ask a robot to shut it down. If it got out of hand. You know what I mean?
The fail-safe for an AI, you just ask it that question.
I am about to destroy all of society.
Is teaching a skill that can be taught?
Cannot compute what is love.
Wow.
It is?
Teaching a skill? Yeah, I guess
There's a
so.
degree. There's a degree on this.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what
Right,
it
yeah.
is.
It's an education degree.
People
on it.
learn how to teach. Otherwise, what the fuck's a professional development day for?
Unless listen teachers is all a scam. You can't be taught to teach.
You can't be taught. Yeah, so yeah, because if you can't teach, then they're just going out there and scouting teachers. Some guys at a bar talking shit, and they're like, "I like the cut of your jibs. You look like you'd be great to teach under fives." Like, what the fuck is that? Isn't that the major leagues? I love the idea of teacher scouter. Like they're just out there writing stuff down. This guy sure is a wise ass, but there's something there.
It's like, oh, you have a potential to be a teacher. I want to be a baseball player. You're ruining your life, motherfucker.
Come here and make substandard wages, but you got the summers off.
Well, that's true.
Wow, can teaching a skill? I think we can agree that teaching is a skill that can be taught.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's a skill that is taught.
Yeah.
It is a skill that's taught. I don't know. I think that sometimes the people that make the random generator questions have a stroke and fall on the keyboard. And
Or
then they're just
one-
like, it
It was
works.
made by
Or one
basic
guy
AI.
just really high, and he was like, dude, man.
Yeah.
What if a teacher, is that a skill to teach?
That would be a great topic generator. It would be like if there was a random topic generator that was just done by people who were fucking high. Like you just get high and you go online, you put a question in, like a subreddit, and then we can just read them. And it'd be like, what if in was also out? Whoa! Because in is out of somewhere. Because you're out and then you're in. Jesus Christ, is this a Keanu Reeves movie? Okay, so
It is funny to think this was probably made by people who wanted a topic generator, so they were inept. So it's like, it's made by inept topic people.
It could be a deep question about teaching and like talent and shit, but we're comedians. We don't give a fuck.
I love the idea of a socially awkward topic generator that is specifically designed so that it makes you feel what people with Asperger's feel. You know what I mean? So like like people who don't have Asperger's can sit around and ask questions that Asperger's people would ask, and then watch the confusion on other people's
It was
faces.
designed by socially awkward people.
Yeah.
So it's just like spreading. What's your favorite way to decompress from a long day at work?
I don't have a long day at work. I haven't had a long day at work in 22 years. Oh, man. That's such a fuck you. What's your favorite day? Like, hey, you.
How does your wife decompress?
You
from a
who've
long
been
day at work,
unemployed for 22 years. I mean, what's a long day at work for a comedian? Like, I got up at noon and I had 2 shows.
2 shows at 7, so I watched Netflix for 5 hours.
I can't handle it. I don't know.
What do we do?
A long decompress. I don't like. I'm not a video game person. I like.
okay.
I like to go and hang out with people and just have a whiskey and chat. Like I'm a very sort of social fellow in that way.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Yeah.
Hang out with the family, hang out with the lady friend and. Watch The Mandalorian or something like that.
Okay,
I'm not a big TV guy, but I'm trying to get into it for the mellowing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I make meth. That's why I don't work. I don't know. What do you do?
I play video games.
You play video games?
Yeah,
What's your favorite video game?
I play Valorant right now.
Isn't that an instrument?
Yeah.
I play Valorant. Really?
It's like a medieval times.
I just went down along McQuaid, picked up a Valorant. The guys there are so nice. They're in a band.
Oh, okay.
They're all in a band. I love Long McQuaid, don't get me wrong, but they're all in a band. I went to the rentals counter there and I was like, I can tell what music you play by the way you walk and your hairstyle.
Okay.
One guy claimed he's like, there was a guy trying to, it was the funniest. He's going to pick up something. He's like this older dude. He's like in his early 60s. Yeah. He's clearly in a dad band. He's having the time of his life. He's in a dad band. He's like, I'm just here to pick up the wireless mics and everything, And then they're testing a speaker, and they're playing something from like, I don't know, Looking Glass or something like that. They're playing something from the late 70s, mid to late 70s. And the guy goes, I sure do love Chicago. Chicago's great. And then the guy behind the counter, without looking up, was like, the town? And he's like, No, the band. He's like,
Oh.
never heard of him. I was like, whoa! And the crushed look on this man's face, where he knew he was out of step. Because he thinks a Miley Cyrus is something you have lanced. Like, he's not sure. But at that moment, you could see the look on his face where he's like, no, it's the children that are wrong. Like, oh, boy.
But no, I always admire how white people treat music as fun. Though. No, it's true.
Yeah, there's a lot less marching in our culture.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, dude, like, we had to be forced to play the piano, right?
I thought you meant people showed up with drums and just stab your neighbor.
No, yeah, you guys, like, have fun with that shit, dude. Like, we never do, dude. Look, my piano teacher in China beat my hand every day until I played the piano right. Yeah,
Did you piss on it?
No.
No. We're all callbacks here.
Yeah.
He beat your hand or she beat your hand?
Oh, yeah, she beat my hand.
She
every
beat
day.
your hand every day.
I cried every piano lesson.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
How old were you?
6.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Loudness makes sense. It's all this
Exactly.
repressed anger
Yeah.
from the beatings.
Yeah.
that comes-
I'm 6 years old, getting beaten for
playing
not
the piano
playing piano.
How is your piano?
It's shitty. I quit after
Yeah, that's how it works.
yeah.
You know who doesn't work hard? Slaves. They don't like it. And well, they work hard, but not when they're in their off time. I mean, don't get me wrong. Slaves work hard. I don't want to get a lot of emails from slaves. We like to listen to your podcast while we're in the lithium mines, and quite frankly, you went too far. I gotta speculate.
I mean, how hard could they work though?
Well, the music is, but music is like. There's joy in music. And
Yeah,
Chinese
no, there's no
culture?
joy in Chinese
No?
music. Yeah, when a little Asian boy played the violin, you're like, that's a lot of beatings. It
does.
Like, that kid's ruined forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have noticed a lot of gongs for no reason.
Yeah.
But I just assumed shit was about to go down.
Yeah.
You know, you're somewhere and a gong goes off, you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Chinese.
How big is the gong now? It's not a big thing now, right?
No, it's not.
Nah,
It
nobody's
was
hitting
never
the
a
gong.
big thing.
Well, they are big. Physically, they're quite large.
It's big.
There's a
But we don't do it. It's annoying.
No. I think
public
it's a
nuisance.
ceremonial thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like how we have...
No, it's only during martial art tournament, and then like.
Oh, that's the only time?
Yeah, and then when Dana White came in here, was this bullshit. And then
It would be so wicked if they just
ruined
did
it.
that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Of like imagine if the UFC got it totally culturally wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That was just like weirdly racist.
I will watch that shit.
It's time. And then just every fighter as they go to shake hand, they get their hand whacked with a stick.
Dana White just show up in a Chinese getup.
Yeah, just looking for Scotch tape.
We welcome us to Mortal Kombat. Joe Rogan is like,
I love the idea of that just crazy racist UFC. And then like 90% of the watchers are like, I don't see the problem. I don't see what's
well,
wrong
it's
here.
culturally,
Yeah, it's
their
fine.
culture. Yeah.
They like barbecue. Fuck it is. Just, oh god. Oh god, racist UFC. They just like the guy, it's just like a white guy. They throw macaroni and cheese at him. Give it up for Kraft Dinner. Oh my god, that would be the best wrestling name. Would be Kraft Dinner.
Oh yeah.
How we doing, Mikey?
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
For time, we're at 40 minutes.
Oh god, we got a little bit more time. You
Yeah.
gonna hang out for a little bit longer?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do another random. What's you got? What you got?
This one's what smell brings back great memories?
Pee for him.
Urine reminds Robert of pissing on his mom.
Just piss and piano wire. It's your new cologne. What does that smell like? Childhood. Childhood by Robert Peng. Only available in Stockholm. You want another one?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm not done this one yet.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can catch it. I like this whole we got an underneath the thingy thing now.
Yes.
Look at me not able to open a beer.
No. Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you. Good. Okay. What was it? What's a smell?
What smell reminds you of childhood?
Oh jeez.
Essentially.
This is a sewer smell.
Yes. It
Yeah,
would.
in Beijing, it's all like every fucking. No, it's not. It's not because I pissed on my mom. Okay. No, it's just that sewer smell.
I thought you were about to say you're a Ninja Turtle, and that's why this all came around.
It's still a sad smell.
You're like,
associated with childhood.
the sewer smell and pizza, Master Splinter's cologne. It's like, am I interviewing a Ninja Turtle?
Oh, no, it's. It's a smell of like a bathroom, but it's not well ventilated.
Yeah.
And then like the smell from the sewer leaks out. That's like every washroom in China apparently.
That's
That's childhood in China. It's like it's not well ventilated.
Your childhood in China is not well ventilated.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Well, we have a name for the episode. Childhood not well ventilated.
Oh yeah, it's Beijing. You know,
Beijing.
It's never. Yeah.
I've never been to China. I want to go,
Oh,
but I also want to leave.
Yeah.
You never know if they're gonna take your passport.
Oh yeah.
I want to go. I'm excited to go, but because there's comedy there now.
Yeah. I will go to Shanghai more than Beijing.
Shanghai. Yeah.
Yeah. Beijing is like scary.
Yeah, it's like it's
What's scary about it?
Oh, just it's like the government's all there and stuff.
Oh,
so yeah, it's like
that's why I won't go to Ottawa.
Yeah,
government's all there.
The government's all there.
These fucking people.
Shit, dude.
It's the reason I won't go to my strata meetings. Nope, don't trust them.
Government fucking out.
Oh man, did you have any like run-ins with the government when you were there?
No, I was just walking down the wrong sidewalk, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you can't walk down the sidewalk because that's where the government building is." So
you're not allowed to be near the government?
You're not allowed to be near the government building.
It's almost like they're not a democracy.
I mean, allegedly.
Didn't Xi Jinping just get in again? With like 200% of the vote?
Of course, yeah.
Like he got votes from 3 elections coming up.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I got elected. Sure you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, he didn't get elected by it's not a democracy.
No, it's his party.
Yeah, it's a party thing. Yeah.
See, that's the thing that I don't understand is you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your emerging free market systems and then also run people over with bulldozers. No, can you?
I mean,
I guess if it's a Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. What if that's your Make-A-Wish is to reform China's government into an anarcho-syndicalist base-run democratic system? And they're like, I'm sorry, it was his Make-A-Wish. He's like, is he really dying? Yeah, his T cells are fucking bad. It's like, all right, well, you know what? Party's over, guys. It's been a great 70 years since we fucking did this, but it's time to pack it all in. Wow, fuck. Because like Mao didn't fuck around, right?
No,
like he killed more people than Hitler.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, but it wasn't racist, so it was cool.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, I guess probably not, but it's like
racist.
It was just a flat out kill everybody. It was the same as
Stalin.
Stalin killed a lot of people, but they were local.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
Like, you can't really blame
kill locally. Think globally.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, kill local, think global. Yeah. There's a lot of serial killers who do that.
Yeah.
That's how you get caught, right? You got to move.
Local? Oh, yeah.
Get on a plane, go to Newark, kill someone, take a human life, refill your soul, become powerful again. Control those demons. Head on back to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to another country.
So you're on a tourist murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
If you're a young serial killer out there and you don't know what to do with your life, and you think to yourself, how can I quiet the screaming in my head?
Yeah, it's like
I'll
a
tell you
road
right now.
Why don't we hook up serial killers with suicidal people?
Yes.
Or euthanasia. Get the serial killers to kill the
I had a joke about this where I was like, school shooters are going to keep happening, and we have people who want to die. So what we should do is we should send the school shooters. We should get all the old folks in the hospice dressed up in like sports jerseys and shit. You know, like get their hair all combed, and then okay, when he comes around the corner, Grandpa, you call him a nerd, right? You just yell pussy at him. It'll solve my problem. That'll solve all your problems. All right, unleash the dork. And then some fucking loser in a trench coat comes in with an AR-15, and everyone wins, right? Yeah. And if he takes his own life, hey, you got a cleaning crew there anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Someone's cleaning up.
I mean, why do they always kill themselves though?
Well, I mean, I guess you've done what it's like I think that you've
don't you want like an after action report? Be like how many kills did you get?
You reached the mountaintop though, you know what I mean? Like, it's time to go, right? Like I think you prep for that and you're like, this is a big day for me. It's not like Kaczynski who was just sitting there was like, they'll never catch me. And then hello, cuz you use expressions weird or whatever. However I don't know how they caught him. Wasn't it cuz he used an expression weird? Isn't that how they got Kaczynski?
His brother, is that the Unibomber?
Yeah, the Unibomber.
I think his brother recognized.
Oh yeah, his brother snitched on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing.
I don't know.
That's rough at Thanksgiving, hey?
Yeah.
Hey, Ted. How's your Thanksgiving? I'm in a Supermax. I sent you something. That gotta be rough. Because what if he just wanted to send like email? Must have pissed him off. The Unabomber. He must have been like at first. He must have been like really excited. Like this is gonna make my life so much easier. And then he's like, what? Like, yeah, you're not actually saying like, no, you're not. No, sorry, Ted.
Wait until you realize Amazon Prime exists.
I love that he's all mad. He's all mad that he got fiber, like T1 fiber or whatever, right out to his cabin in the woods, and the guy's setting it up like, oh, it's a lot of power for a hunting cabin. It's like, yeah. Those manifestos. It's not a podcast until we hit Kaczynski.
No.
You know what I mean? Which is also, that's the speed after warp speed is Kaczynski. It's light speed, then it's warp speed, then it's Kaczynski. Do you think we're ever going to get to light speed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so. Yeah, we're going to surpass that.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it'll happen.
Yeah.
I think it's I think people are treating it the same way they were treating the speed of sound about 80 years ago, 100 years ago. They're like, hey, it's not possible.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, it's possible. And then I think do you think it's going to be done with like hopping like dimensions, or do you think it's going to be done just taking a piece of our universe
dimension thing?
Yeah.
Or just science shit in general.
Science shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, science shit.
And then aliens, like, we find aliens and they live forever and then we're fucked. It's like, they're like, oh, look at these losers. They actually died.
I love the idea that
Like, fuck
aliens
that.
have come here and they're just like, nope. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like we're a shitty diner.
Oh, yeah.
Like aliens just wandered in and they're like, oh, we're not even gonna conquer these people. It is a lot of work.
No, if I'm an alien, I will keep the people the same. It's entertaining.
You know
I'll
what?
watch it. Yeah.
What if there's like alien real estate agents out there who are like, we got a nice planet here and it's got a few billion people on it, but it's a fixer upper. Cape Glorp. I like the idea that aliens are like either way bigger than us or way smaller than us.
Yeah.
Or just a millisecond off.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they're here,
exactly, yeah.
But we can't. Oh, hold on a second. I think our next guest is here.
Sweet.
You're done. Just kidding.
Get him out.
So I have to send Mikey on his way to go and get our next guest because through the magic of cinema, people believe that these are happening 1 week apart, but they are not.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't want to give away our
I'm
secret.
glad I'm the first guy though. So
But it's the truth. You are.
Yeah,
You are the
nice.
first guy. Well, you're not the first guy.
Yeah.
That was Adam.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's not in China. It's very anti-religion in China, right?
Oh yeah.
So you get behind that.
But we have like our own thing.
You have your own thing.
Yeah, we don't like not believe in God.
No.
We pray to like the Buddha and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just for money. It's like a
Oh
sellout.
yeah, it's like a cash
super.
grab.
Yeah, all the religion in Asia
Kind
sell
of. All the religions in general seem to be about money.
Yeah, but like
eventually.
in China, it's literally
It's just
all
about cash.
money. Yeah,
like you
it's all
got to
about
throw
cash.
money down.
Yeah,
to get,
yeah. Which is
You get more forgiven the more money you have.
exactly. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Well, no. You like put some fruit in front of the Buddha and shit,
And then the Buddha's like.
and then the Buddha's like, haha, we're gonna give you money.
But I thought the whole point of the Buddha was that possessions mean
Oh
nothing.
yeah. But that's a skinny Buddha. That's like Indian Buddha.
It's almost like
Yeah.
religions, people taking,
Exactly.
they pick and choose what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We have the fat Buddha.
You have the
Fat
fat Buddha.
Buddha's all about money.
See, personally, from an aesthetic point of view,
Yeah.
I like the fat Buddha because
Oh,
it
yeah,
gives
of
me
course,
costume
yeah.
options.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, it gives me a chance to dress up as something.
Yeah.
But the thin Buddha, the thing about thin Buddha too, to me, looks like thin Buddha's not getting it done. Because in the
Exactly,
old
yeah.
days, if you were fat, you were accomplishing things.
Yeah. Exactly.
And nowadays, it's like nowadays it's like you gotta
No,
be.
dude.
Imagine if Buddha was here now, he's just on the Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%, Yeah. Oh no, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm in the forest, I'm meditating and shit.
He'd
so
totally be a van life fuck, wouldn't he?
Oh my god, yeah.
God, he'd have like a schoolie and
Dude,
shit.
yeah. Oh
and
my
he'd
god.
have like, look at all the rugs.
Yeah. The fat Buddha. I have a bit about this. I always like how Jesus always looks sad, but fat Buddha's always happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about happiness, you know.
He's in all the cockroaches. He's
Yeah,
got
exactly.
all the
Yeah,
cockroaches he
he's
wants.
eating all the cockroaches and shit. Dude, fucking fat
I
Buddha,
kind of
man.
feel like I want to try cockroach, but then the texture thing kind of threw me
Oh,
off.
you gotta fry it.
You gotta fry it.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
I think you fry anything, it's good though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's crunchy. That's
Yeah,
gonna
you
make
gotta
it
crunch
crunchy.
it.
Yeah.
You can like deep fry like Kentucky Fried Cockroach.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a thing.
Kentucky Fried Cockroach? It's
100%.
gonna be, man.
Yeah.
What's
If you
the
put-
what's the insect? Because I know we gotta wrap up, but what's the insect here that if you think's gonna make it big in North America, that's the one we're gonna eat?
Silkworm.
You think silkworm's gonna be the one?
100%. Oh my god, it's so fatty and shit.
Yeah.
It's so fatty
Fatty
and crunchy.
silkworm?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Mikey's back. Mikey,
back.
You missed a whole conversation about spirituality and the existence.
Oh, really? What's
Yeah,
the dimensions of
exactly true.
spirituality?
We
Holy
solved
shit.
so many fucking problems,
Oh,
dude.
cool.
Yeah.
And then ended on Kentucky Fried Cockroach.
Well, we're now silkworms,
yeah.
quite frankly.
Silkworms, gotcha.
Shanghai fried
If you
silkworm.
put like the 31 fucking like flavor in that shit, it's gonna be good.
Silkworm ice cream?
No, like 31, the Kentucky
11
chicken
herbs and
mix.
spices.
Yeah, the 11
yeah. 11 herbs and
Dude,
spices.
those shit like carries the chicken.
You could put that on a human fist and I'd eat it.
I don't know. Oh my god, dude.
I don't know why.
Like
just
KFC, have
the
you ever
idea of
tried-
just walking around a carnival with a human fist on a stick. Oh, these human fists are great. I think we have to wrap it up.
Okay.
Thank you for coming
Well,
here.
that was fun. That was
I
really
really
fun.
enjoyed this.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
That was gonna be good.
Normally my guests kind of suck, you know.
All right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Actually, it's been really fun. Is there anything you would like to plug?
When is this out?
Soon, like this week.
Okay, I'm in Nova Scotia this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
March 24th, 26th.
Where are you playing there?
I'm doing the Dartmouth Theater. And
Oh,
I'm in
nice.
Dartmouth, Wolfville, and the Yucks at Halifax.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I haven't been out that way in a long
Nice.
time.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
jealous.
gonna be good. It's
That's
gonna be fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dartmouth.
Yeah.
And where can they find you on your social media?
Bob Peng Comedy at Bob Peng Comedy.
Bob Peng Comedy.
Yeah,
Bob Peng
Bob
Comedy.
Peng Comedy. Robert Peng
Peng.
Comedy on YouTube.
You can find, we got to bring you back because I want to talk about that Reddit shit too.
Yeah, that's
next
good.
time
Yeah,
we got to
yeah.
bring you back.
Yeah, hell
so
yeah.
this we should do it and bring him back for sure. Mikey, is there anything you would like to plug?
No, I just want you all to know that I drank this whole water, and halfway through I realized it was also used as an ashtray earlier in the day. So I drank about a liter of ash.
Yep.
That's all I got to plug.
No, that's good though. But I mean, you know, people need to know that. A lot of people message me and they go, "I want more information about Mikey's life."
Yeah.
Now, I want to know what he does without,
Drink a liter of ash.
not
during this
for the
episode.
sake of the podcast, just because he exists.
We'll see the next episode if I get sick from it. So we'll see.
Oh
Stay
man,
tuned for the next episode.
Mikey vomiting episode's gonna be great. That'll be a cliffhanger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Thank you for watching the podcast. Please go on all the places you get it and write review and share it with people that you think might like all this great information you got today about really information-y cool stuff. That's super information, cool information. Can you teach teaching? Anyway, I thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much to our lovely guest, Robert Peng. Thank you very much for being here.
Yeah.
Mikey Greenwood. To our lovely new Harbour podcast studio that we're in now. Yeah, fantastic. Podcast Dog. And I'm Simon King. And that is what's wrong this week.